What's going on, community? Pretty decent view here. Actually out here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Decent spot up here, 10-story. Just trying to show y'all a little off next to the golf course, all this kind of fun stuff. Man, what a pretty crazy couple of weeks, right? How's everybody enjoying V3? So we do have a couple of updates. So for those that haven't seen, here's a couple of the tweets from RH. They were able to make some changes to the Lighthouse client, which is one of the clients you run to run the validator software. It keeps the chain up. There's some things called peer connectivity. It's when these validators need to be able to speak to each other. It's important if you're actually on the DevOps side, actually trying to run validator nodes. But they were able to improve all that. So everyone should be happy. Production, all these things are moving along great. Testing is going well. They're actually looking at making some changes also to the validator incentives. So there's the tweet here, goes over like base reward. They're actually probably going to tweak a few different metrics to get that APY higher on the validators. That's important for a couple reasons. So one, you want to make sure that you have proper incentives around the people actually participating and keeping the network up. This is important, obviously, right? The other is there might be some thresholds that you want to break through to try to incentivize other players to come over and participate. So you see this with like mining pools, you'll see those incentives. You'll see different APYs. There's different ways to basically try to get that extra participation so that people will come over and keep the network going well. So that's all very, very well. Things are moving cleanly. We haven't seen any of the updated features on PulseX yet, so that's likely to be coming pretty soon. That'll be really great. Like, there's the limit orders, buy invert. We haven't seen any of that stuff added up just yet, but likely it won't be too long. But it's good to see that they're working through all these things on consensus. Now, for ourselves, we did put up our dev update, so it's looking great. We're really excited. For us, it does take a little longer than some might think. So again, we touched on it there. There's a great long form video on it from CC, Crypto Crazy, the man, the myth, the legend. We're very lucky to have him here at LL. So there's a full form there. Definitely check that video out. He goes into a lot of depth also on some TradFi topics. It's really interesting at the end. And he gives a shout out to some other teams who maybe there's stuff we can work on and be helpful with in the future. Man, it's a lot. I hope everybody is really enjoying what it's going to be a really important moment in time in the future. As of right now, it's a lot of anxiety, people waiting on this thing or that day, when launch, final warning. But in the future, we're going to look back and most of us will just be very, very excited to be this close to something that's going to be this impactful in the system and impactful in most of our lives. Whether it's life-changing wealth, a chance to build things, legacy, wherever it is you're participating, this stuff is going to be really important. I think people are going to be very excited that they were here, that they participated, that they were part of a community that built really, really cool things. It's going to be very special. Even for myself, I've done a lot of cool things. I've been able to participate in neat ways. I've never been able to do things at this scale. So I'm very thankful for the community for always giving me somewhere to put my time and talent when I have it and be useful and be of service. These things are super important. Couldn't be happier. Something else that's interesting is there's actually a weird tidbit where one of the ETH testnets that we would likely bridge our testnet over to bring over stables. Again, it would be important for us, but a lot of the projects will need some of this interactivity to the Galleria testnet. That testnet actually has price discovery for a couple of cool things. It's a topic for a different video. So there may actually be some lag on getting that mixed in because there's a value and we wouldn't want to get any weird issues, especially with a lot of the mechanics and the way that we've chosen to design everything in the ecosystem. We wouldn't want values associated with these things. So crypto's crazy. There's a lot of depth, a lot of reason for all these design changes, compromises. It's because crypto is really hard. But everything is progressing well. I hope that everybody is as much as they can through all the anxiety, just enjoying what we're building here. This stuff is really important. It's really cool. I hope everybody's finding significance in building cool stuff. And guys, I'll keep you up to date soon. Please like, follow, retweet. You guys know all that stuff. I don't do it well. Just help me out. Share it, move it around. Get it out there to where it needs to be. Help us engage with the rest of the community as well. I did get to do a couple of streams this week. I'll be hopefully doing more in the future. Support your content creators. There's going to be more coming in the space. We have a lot of great ones here now. Give them some love. Help them get out the message. If that's not work you want to do, great. Support those that do. So I appreciate everybody. I'll get y'all another update soon. Probably catch y'all next week. Most of y'all will see me before then. Y'all be safe. Appreciate y'all.